This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps brûlée. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UNLV Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They're going to the air on the first play. They'll try a pass here. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set up. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. Gives it to the back. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Short pass finds the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Pirates will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Powering through.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is
nice try.
Scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. It's reeled in. It's Lions. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking for some space. It's Williams. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. They strike first in this national title bout. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grab behind the line. It's Allen. They pick up 4. So second down and 6 coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll throw it now. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Trying to find room. It's Allen. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that previous play. Play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, this screen pass there produces a solid gain. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. QB keeper all the way. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Lions. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national tournament.
He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But if
Loaders into the end zone.
This game is so fucking bullshit, man.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble.
Of course, the fucking linebacker catches my running back, but my DBs can't catch the fucking receivers. Like, it's just so fucking stupid, bro.
This running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice game.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not...
Touchdown, East Carolina, as they answer with their first score of this title game. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On the move now. Caught near the sticks. It's Kennedy. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the run, it's Williams. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always been
so unfair. The one time my defensive lineman gets through, your fucking running back just he's fucking 8 yards over there in negative seconds. Like, it doesn't make fucking sense.
What we saw right there.
Second down after
Love that.
On the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
This fucking quarterback, man. What the fuck?
Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone. And he keeps it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. The receiver makes the catch. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Past the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback and a good job of using those legs.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep here. And it's caught for a huge pickup and down inside the 30 now. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They start from the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You just know that before the offense ran out onto the field with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground, and that's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent's got a shot to get back into this game.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Send the back in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
7th play of the drive coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Ball handed to the running back, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence, and that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Pirates will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, East Carolina, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the UNLV offense. offense back out there. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That's a solid game. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
And that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab behind the line. It's Allen. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Pirates' offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. The Pirates are going to keep this drive rolling.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, East Carolina. Monster Sage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. Breaks into open space. Their carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Good call.
So dumb, man. Like, I have it wrapped up.
Chris, it makes you
I have it
wonder,
wrapped
with under 3
up.
minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Pirates looking to run some tempo here.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. The Pirates looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. This passing game is on fire today. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Leaning on the run game here late. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go.
There's no way. There's no way. How?
1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion with the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UNLV Rebels.